So why are you trying to drive so fast?
I wasn't even trying to drive that fast.
Well, because
I was just turning.
Okay, well, you went...
I mean, it's this car, so it probably looks really fast, but I'm trying...
What's it doing?
I'm recording, just in case you do.
I'm already recording.
Okay,
so
well,
it's up to you.
I have my right to record too. Yeah. Well, I was just driving.
I was just calling courtesy. I tell you.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm recording too. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Just in case.
Okay, so say that again.
I was just driving, and I'm sorry if it looked like I was driving fast. I thought I was driving speed limit.
Okay. So how come before you got to the stoplight, you were kind of straddling?
Because it was already red, and I was slowing
before
down.
you got to the stoplight, you were straddling. Your tires was over the dotted white line. Do you know why you were doing that?
No, I didn't realize I was.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I was.
And you haven't smoked any weed
tonight?
tonight?
No, I promise you I did not smoke any weed.
And no alcohol?
No alcohol at all.
Would you consent to field sobriety test?
I do not consent for anything. Am I free to go? Am I being detained?
Sorry?
Am I being detained?
I'm asking if you consent to field sobriety test.
I just want to go
I have
home.
some concerns about your ability to drive.
I feel that I can drive perfectly fine because I'm completely sober.
Okay, that's kind of my job, but I have some observations here that would lead me to say otherwise. Okay?
I understand.
And then there's the strong odor of marijuana, and the driving all matches up. So that's why I'm just making sure. I want to make sure.
I have not smoked at all, officer. I would love to.
So you're going to refuse to field sobriety test?
Yeah, I refuse.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to submit to some purely physical field sobriety tests. None of the tests I will ask you to perform will require you to reveal your thoughts, beliefs, or state of mind. The tests will include the horizontal gaze nystagmus test. That's where you're going to have you're going to have to watch me so I explain this, okay? Sorry. I'm going to have a stimulus to dip my finger. It's going to move back and forth, and you're going to follow it with your eyes and your eyes only.
I have the right to ask if I'm being detained, and I'm all right.
You're not free to go. Okay, this is a traffic stop, and I'm investigating a possible DUI. Okay, and then the walk and turn test. Simple as it sounds. You're gonna we'll use this.
If you have guessment, or if you think I'm driving, if I leave my car and I say I just go home, can we just go out with this? Because I'm just trying to go home.
It doesn't work that way. Okay.
I literally was just at my girlfriend's house at the corner right here.
Okay, literally, I'm just doing my job. Okay. We'd have this white fog line. You take 9 heel-to-toe steps down that line, make a prescribed turn, and 9 heel-to-toe steps back down that same line. And then the one-leg stand test. Simple as it sounds, you're going to stand on one leg, have the other foot held out in front of you, straight legs, arms down at your sides, look at that elevated foot, and continue in that manner until I tell you to stop. Those tests were going to be fully explained and demonstrated before asking you to do those, okay? Make sure you understand. Do you have any questions regarding these tests or what I'm asking you to do?
No, not at all.
So your refusal or failure to submit to these purely physical tests may be used against you in any criminal or civil proceedings in the future. Do you understand that?
I understand.
So, with that in mind, we do one test at a time. Would you consent to the horizontal gaze nystagmus test?
I refuse.
You refuse. Would you consent to the walk and turn test?
I refuse.
Would you consent to the one-leg stand test?
I refuse.
So you're going to force my hand and decide based on my observations, I have to take action.
So you're going to hurt me?
No, I will not. But I have to decide if I have a strong enough case to just arrest you on what I have up front, which is why I was asking for field sobriety tests.
I don't understand where you were trying to get me wrong of.
Failure to maintain a lane several times in.
I was in my lane.
No, you weren't. The camera will show that. So the tests are there to decide if you're not impaired. I don't want to arrest somebody. What are you drinking?
Water.
Okay. I don't want to. Yeah.
I don't want to get arrested either.
Okay. I don't want to arrest somebody that's not
impaired,
but that's what the tests are for, to confirm whether you're impaired or not.
I consent to the test. We can take the test.
Okay. You'll take them then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I consent to the one. What was
well, we'd start with the horizontal gaze nystagmus. I have to do them in order. Those 3 tests. And then the walk and turn test, and then the one-leg stand test.
I consent to the one-leg stand test.
No, it doesn't work that way. You have to do we're going to do them in order. We're not just going to skip to the one.
So if I refuse all this, you have to arrest me. Is that what you're saying?
That's pretty much where we're at. I have probable cause that you're impaired at this point. Odor of marijuana and poor driving.
What do I do?
Are you wanting to take the test?
Yeah, I'll take the
Okay,
test.
well, I can't do them in there. We have to step out. Can you shut my forwards off for me? Step over here.
Holy fuck, I'm good to go.